Hey, May Squad, welcome back to my channel. So, we're gonna just jump right into this. I don't have an intro, so I already washed my face and everything. I'm trying these new skincare products. I bought the trial version just to see how I like them. And this is by, oh man, I forgot the name. I know it's Dame something. I'll try to link it down below. But she has like 3 lines. So there's a cooling charcoal line, there's the lemongrass one, then there's a rose water line. So I went ahead with the cooling charcoal since I do have oily skin and acne. So this is the trial comes with the face wash, the scrub. She says to keep in the refrigerator, so I don't have that for you. It's a little jar about this size. It's a nice, good size. I've been using this for about 2 days. I've done morning and night for both, and there's still, there's a good amount. A little goes a long way. She also, with each of the different lines, she has the alcohol-free orange blossom toner. And, you always want to you always want to cleanse, scrub about 2-3 times a week, depending on which type of skin you have. And you always want to follow up with a toner, so it comes in this. This also goes a long way, because I was doing like 2, take the cotton pads, you dip it, you turn it over 2 times. Actually, I did it once today, and it's all you need. Again, a little goes a long way. That's part of that. And then you also, for your moisturizer, you get the raw face serum. So it comes in that little container. Oh, it's called the Dame Sanae. If I'm mispronouncing, I do apologize. It's spelled S-A-N-N-A-E. But that's the product line right there. Oh, sorry, I got hair. And again, a little goes a long way on the serum. So instead of using like an actual cream moisturizer, you're using an oil for your for your skin. And then I did, because I still love rose water, so I did purchase her rose water. And it's a pure extract with oil essence. And then it, I believe it has coconut oil in it. And then you see a little rose quartz at the bottom. So this is really cool. So no, I have not used all this. I made a mixture to carry with me of the rose water and then regular water, distilled water. I just mixed that together. And yeah, that's what I got from her. So, so far so good. The charcoal has like a cooling kind of minty sensation on it, so I'm hoping that means it's working. So I'm going to put another oil on. I don't know if I showed this in my last one. This is by Instant Natural Organic Rosehip Oil. I think the Cake Blanc I was trying, I just want to try a different one. The only thing I don't like about this is the pump. It sprays like, I don't know, it just sprays like crazy, so you have to be very careful with it. I think I actually prefer the droppers. So I might try to find a dropper that can fit into that container, because I'm not feeling that squirt pump. Maybe it was more like a pump and not like a squirt, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so besides talking about facial products today, I also wanted to hop on here and kind of do initial first impressions of some makeup products. So just make sure you press your oils into your skin or your moisturizer, whatever you're using to moisturize, just press it in there. Make sure all your areas get moisturized. Okay, there we go. So that's the oil. So we're going to go ahead. First, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the foundation. So I'm still using the Beauty Bakery Cake Mix. And I'm in the color 31, in case anyone's wondering. And it's too dark for me, so I definitely need the 33. But I know she's always, that must be a very popular shade, because they seem to always be sold out of it. So I'm going to just do 2 pumps. And I know at first I had squirted the oil and then applied the foundation, but I like it better the other way. So I do the oil first, and then I go ahead and put on the foundation, and then I begin just stippling that all over the face. Alright guys, in case you're tuning in for the first time to my channel, I mentioned in previous videos that the Beauty Bakery foundation is not full coverage. So since it's not, I don't do like a whole, what am I trying to say? I don't do like 3 or 4 or 5 big pumps to try to cover any scars on my face or whatever needs to be covered. I just do like a really thin layer, and then I let the concealer do the rest of the job, because then, to me, you're just wasting foundation. I also forgot to show you a different product, another new product that I use, and I forgot to put it on. But today's my off day, so I won't be out too long today. But I use the Unsun mineral tinted face cream, sunscreen, because when I went to the to do that facial, which I'm up for my next appointment coming up soon, she recommended that I get a sunscreen for my face, because even though if you're not like directly in the sun, like she says, when you're driving, the sun is still hitting your face, especially on one side. So I notice I get like my acne scars stay a lot longer on this side than this side, so they heal faster here. And because, you know, when I'm driving, most of the sun is hitting my face right there. So to conceal my face, I'm going to go in with the Pro Conceal, LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Pure Beige. And so I use this to conceal this, what am I trying to say, bro? To conceal any, you know, areas that need further coverage. So I'm just basically spot treating those areas. You know, kind of like your clothes, when you're spot treating your clothes. When there's stains, I'm spot treating the stains on my face, because they are stains. But they're clearing up. You know, using rose water and the rose products, I feel like they really do help with acne scarring. And I know they help keep me young, because I constantly still get customers thinking that I'm younger than I am. So it's a good and a bad thing. I mean, I'm blessed. I'm thankful that I do look younger and not old. But it's, like I said before, when people start talking down on you, when they're like, oh, sweetie, oh, honey. No. We're probably the same age, or I'm probably older than you. Most of the time, I'm the same age as the person who's talking to me like that. So anyway, I am going to use the Beauty Bakery Concealer in Pro-Caffeinating. And I do use that for my under eyes, because I don't need like really heavy full coverage. Oops. This concealer does pretty well with concealing my under eye area. If you try it out and you feel like it doesn't conceal enough for you, if you do like the consistency in the formula, just go ahead and color correct the under eye area, and then you can use the Beauty Bakery Concealer right on top of there. And yes, I'm using the same brush. Again, in case you're new to my channel, I found that this brush, which is the Morphe Y7 brush, is like perfect to apply this foundation. So that's why I use it. And I like the way it does the concealer as well. Alright, and I'm just going to blend that in. And then once I blend this in, I am going to go ahead and blend the Pro Conceal areas. And in case you're wondering why I didn't do that first, the longer you kind of let product sit on your face, it thickens up. If it's already like it's not like extremely thin, but I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. Just let it solidify a little bit, and you'll get a more full coverage. So since I am concealing some acne scars on my face, that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so the beauty product that I'm going to try today is by BLAC Minerals, and this is the setting powder in Tawny. I'm thinking though I should have gone with the lighter color. I think there's one more lighter than this, which I believe is wheat. I probably should have gotten that, because that is more tan than I thought it was going to be. And I'm just going to use that to set my under eye area. And this is like the, in case you're wondering why it's like this is not how it comes. These are the samples. So if you want to try out the different shades, she does samples for her concealer. Oh, I was supposed to do the concealer today. Oh, I forgot. Anyway, she does samples for her concealer and for her setting powders and for the foundation. So in case you're interested, you can purchase those, and that way you can find out, you know, what shade you need. Okay, so to set my whole face, I'm going to use her oil control setting powder. It comes like this in a really cute little container, and I have used this already, but that's how it comes. So I'm just going to, and you can adjust the sifter, you know, you can close it so you don't have to leave it open. So I'm just going to take my Real Technique sponge and set my oily areas. Again, okay, so she has 3 shades in this one. And she has light, which I have, and I believe it's medium is the next one. And then she also has a translucent. And I think I should have gotten the translucent. Unfortunately, this doesn't come in samples, but I think I should have gotten the translucent because I think this is just a little bit too much color for me. Especially because that, what am I trying to say, guys? Especially because the, oh my gosh, the Beauty Bakery is a little already too dark for me. It's like now I'm putting on like dark powder as well. And I think it just might be too much darkness. So I'm just pressing this into, like I said, more oily areas. All right, and now I'm just gonna take it and then use it as kind of like a setting powder and just dust that all over my face. And I probably could just use this to set my under eyes. Since my under eyes are oily, I probably could just not use that setting powder. But, oh well. I hope this looks good because I don't have my contacts on. So I'm hoping all this is blending. I guess that means I probably should grab my small mirror, which I'm about to do right now. And see what this looks like up close. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, and since this is a powder, we're gonna go ahead and do the spray with, like I said, the rose water mixture with the distilled water. Okay, let that, you know, melt and do its thing. And I know I don't usually film my eyebrows on camera, but I did want to let you know of another new product I'm trying, which is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. This is in the color Dark Brunette, and it's the darkest they come in. I already looked online to try to see. So, yeah, I've been using an eyebrow pencil. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. And first I'm going to use the pencil, and then I'm going to just fill in a little bit with a little bit of eyeshadow just to darken it up and fill in any sparse areas. I'm going to use that oil setting powder to bake my eyebrows. And you know what? I'm going to use, can't talk. I'm going to bake the oily areas on my face too. instead of just applying it. I'm going to see if you can bake with this product. I don't know, minerals aren't the same to me as this regular powder, so if they've been sitting on the skin kind of in patches, I don't know how that's going to turn out. But it's my work day. It's my off day, so we can afford to experiment because I'm not going anywhere. Well, I am going somewhere, but I don't care what they say. So I will try the concealers tomorrow, and then I'll post about it. Follow me on Instagram so you can know whenever I post the look for when I use her concealers, to let you know, like, you know, how well they did throughout the day and everything like that. Okay. Let's hurry this up because I do have somewhere to go. My daughter is bothering me because I didn't get up on time. So anyway, I'm using my Motives eyeshadow base. We're just going to apply that to the eyelids. Normally I set my eyelids with the translucent powder, but because that one has a color on it, I'm just going to set my eyelids with the vanilla eyeshadow. And yeah. Okay, so we're going to go in with, this is my favorite palette. This is the After Dark palette. We're going to go in with Cheeky. I mean, I use this, I think you can, if you can tell, like, I've been using Cheeky a lot. So, we're just going to put Cheeky into our crease area. And then we're going to go in with Arousal and put that into the crease area. Alright, then we're going to go into Juvia's Place, the Festival palette, and we're going to use this color right here. We're just going to pack that onto our eyelids. Alright, and then we're going to use the PhotoReady Eye Art in, what color was this? Burnished? No, that wasn't, I think it was Burnished Bling. Pretty much almost out of it. So I'm just going to use the glitter side. And as I said before, be very, very careful with this product because it does like to crease. It's, I believe it's like a dupe for like the Stila product like this, but I don't think the Stila creases like this. So this one, you just got to be really careful with it. So I'm using a brush like I did the last time to help kind of soak up some of that oil to hopefully kind of decrease or cut down on the chances of it creasing. Okay, and make sure you give the product enough time to dry too. It's not fast drying. I'm not sure how the Stila one is or any other products that are like this, how fast their drying time is, but this one does not have a lot of, it's not fast at all. I'm like, I'm in a rush, I gotta go, but it still moves slow like molasses. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my eyelashes on offline, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I put my lashes on, line my waterline, put on mascara, put on blush, and for the blush I used the After Dark palette. I used Slip Dress right here for my blush. Now I'm just going to take a brush and wipe away, clean off, you know, that powder we had put on earlier. Because eyes is done baking. Alright, so I'm going to spray my face with the setting spray from Rimmel London. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Glow Pro Highlighting Palette in Dawn from City Color. And I'm going to go in with the orange color here, which is called Sunrise. I'm going to take a little bit of Sunrise and pop that into my inner corner. And a little bit of golden as well, just to top it off. Kind of bring out that inner corner a little bit. All right, now for Lippie, and I gotta go. So I'm going to use the Kiss. This is my favorite lip liner. This is by Kiss. It's just a retractable lip liner in roasted chocolate. And I'm just going to top that with a lip gloss. This is by Motives. This is called Toasted. It's one of my go-to lip glosses that I use. It has like this little, like, it's like a tingling sensation on your lips to try to plump them up. Alright guys, and that's it. I think we hit everything. This is my hairdo for the day, so I'm letting my natural hair be free today before I have a wash day tomorrow. Okay guys, so I'll let you know how well the BLAC Minerals powder works, especially the oil setting control. That's the one I'm really hoping, especially since I got in a full size. I'm really hoping, this one does really well for me. My nose was still had like a little sheen, even though, you know, we did bake with this. So I don't know. I really want this to work, but I'm thinking the oil might come back. So all right guys, so I will let you know. I'll come back later and let you know how well this did throughout my little short errand run time. And yeah, until however many hours later. Okay guys, so I am back, and I forgot to show you the time, but it was like 1:45-ish, and right now it's 7:55. You can see that. I don't know if it stayed on there, but it's 7:55. So, you know, it's been about 6 hours of me wearing and testing this out. So, as I said before, my other kind of reviews of the foundation, I model my whole thing after Socialite Sandy, and she's hilarious, and I love her videos, so check her out. But I decided to wear it all day, give it a few hours, and then come back and do kind of like a review after that. So again, I'm reviewing the BLAC Minerals oil setting powder, the oil powder, and then the setting powder. So I do have oil coming through. I say the oil powder kept the oil maybe gone for about 4 hours. And normally within an hour or two, I'll start seeing my oil show back up. So especially like in this area, because I'll start taking my selfies at work, and I'm like, ugh, I have to go block myself and then retake my pictures because the flash and the lights pick up the oil, of course. So so right now, I think it might come off really oily and shiny on camera, but it's not that bad in person. So the oil, of course, came on the nose area. It's all right here. And of course in this area, and I get oil here now. I don't know if it's going to be getting older or what, but now the oil is starting to appear above my lip. I don't know what that's about. And then the forehead's actually not too bad, but I do, you know, have my hair brushing against my forehead and everything, so I'm not counting this area on up. So I'm just looking more at this area. the eyebrows aren't too oily. So it almost looks like I kind of have like this natural sheen kind of gloss on. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. I just don't feel like it's just popping and dripping with oil. I don't know if if I'm explaining this right. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if like you're like you have no idea what I'm talking about, or so I can figure out a different way to describe it. But I just don't feel like it's just as an oily mess as it normally looks like. I just feel like I just added like the illuminators. There you go. I feel like I put like an illuminator under, and it's just luminescent. That's what it looks like, kind of to me. It's just as oily, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. If I look like an oily hot mess, or if I can get away saying I put like an illuminator underneath my foundation, or mix it in with my foundation or something like that. But oh, and my under eyes they got a little bit oily, but not like they usually do. Like after a few hours, I start having the oil is making the concealer separate, so it makes like this little paste and it creases, and it's like this paste in the crease. So I have to like, you know, rub it and, you know, resituate or whatever. So it didn't do that with that setting powder. And also with my glasses and my oily nose, usually this area is like almost gone by 5 or 6 hours. So this is, I mean, you can still see with the indentation, but it's not as bad as it normally gets. So yeah, I like it. I think it did really well. My skin doesn't look dry. Sometimes, you know, I have like the oily areas. I do have combination skin, so sometimes this area gets dry right here. It's not dry at all with the powder. What else? So yeah, I like it. So I would definitely get the setting powder. I want to go down a color though, because I think the one I have is a little too tan, and even though the freaking heat returned and I thought we were gonna have fall, obviously I was wrong. So since we don't have fall yet here in Houston, I know I'm going to get lighter, so I think I need to go for that wheat shade. So if you're my skin complexion, I say go for wheat for the setting powder. And then there are different shades, so you'll have to look at the other shades to see which setting powder. Like I said, get the samples and that'll help out. As far as the oil powder, I feel like if you're my skin complexion, you should get translucent. It wasn't too bad in the sun. I thought it was going to be really dark, but actually it's not that bad. But I think I still want to try out the translucent because I know I'm going to get lighter whenever it gets towards the winter time. So I want the translucent. So if you're my skin complexion, I say go ahead and go with the translucent. Alright guys, so you know the drill. If you like this video, if you like me kind of reviewing different beauty products, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to subscribe, join the Get Made Squad. If you're watching this video and you've clicked on another video and you watched like 2, 3, that means you need to go ahead and subscribe. Just subscribe and join the Get Made Squad. Share this video because sharing is caring. And I want to do a giveaway, but I want to reach a certain number of subscribers. So the more you share, the closer I can get to possibly doing a giveaway. So keep that in mind, and don't forget the notifications button so you know when a new tutorial is headed your way. And yeah, today's Wednesday, so I'll be back on Sunday, and on Sundays I think that's when I'm going to do my vlog for the 45-day weight loss challenge. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. You can join anytime. Just we're here to motivate and inspire each other, so I just want to throw that out at you. You can do that. So go ahead and check out that video to know what the heck I'm talking about. And yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get the kids ready for dinner. So don't forget to love yourself and take time for yourself, and try not to compare yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to others' success or things happening in their lives. Everything that's going to happen for you will happen in its own time. Okay, so don't try to take unnecessary risk or try to rush things that don't need to be rushed. So just put out your plan, say this is what you want to accomplish, and do what you need to do when it's time to do it, and don't just force things, because if you force it, you're not gonna get the results that you want. So just relax, chillax, chill out. Just take a woosah, okay? And you'll achieve your goals. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go. Bye.